Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are exploring Besakih Great Temple, also known as Pura Besakih, the holiest and largest Hindu temple complex in Bali. This place is often called the Mother Temple of Bali because of its deep spiritual importance and long history. Right now we are on the way to the temple. This road climbs up toward the slopes of Mount Agung, Bali's most sacred volcano. Here we are at the entrance, marked by a split gate or Candi Bentar, which is a traditional Balinese gateway. This type of entrance is common in Balinese temple design and serves as a symbolic threshold between the everyday world and the sacred space inside.
This like a volcano.
Volcano.
Tip was eruption in 1963.
Oh,
This mountain, highest mountain around 3,142 meters eruption. And this temple was built from 8th century, 1,200 years old, by people from India. Priest Markandia from India.
As we walk further, you'll see the path towards the main temple area. Besakih is not a single temple, but a vast complex made up of many shrines and smaller temples arranged on terraced levels that rise up the mountainside. These layered terraces are designed so each courtyard and staircase leads you upward, symbolically bringing a devotee closer to the divine presence of the mountain and sky. When we arrive at the main split gate, you're seeing the primary formal gateway that leads to the heart of the complex. Just beside it, smaller pathways lead to other temple sections. Each one has its own function and story in the spiritual layout of Besakih. Besakih's terraces climb up 6 levels, with stairs and brick gateways connecting each courtyard. These terraces are meant to represent different spiritual stages, and as you move upward, you get closer to the main sanctuary.
We make from the volcanic.
oh,
It's
okay.
very strong.
Yeah.
Until 100 years now.
Here you'll see Pura Catur Loka Pala, a shrine dedicated to guardian deities in Balinese Hinduism. As we climb the bottom steps to the next layer, notice how each level has its own sacred space where devotees pray, offer, and meditate. This path takes us up from one terrace to the next. Every platform and terrace has a sequence of courtyards, ceremonial pavilions, and shrines, each dedicated to various gods and spiritual functions. When a ceremony is happening here, devotees gather to make offerings and prayers, often in beautifully arranged packages called banten. Now we're on the top layer of the complex. This area is where many of the most sacred shrines are located, including temples dedicated to major Hindu deities and ancestral spirits. This gives an idea of how expansive Besakih is. In this section, you captured several smaller temples that are part of the complex. Pedharman, Arya Kenchang Temple, a shrine for a guardian or deity associated with spiritual forces. Pedharman Brahmana Bhujanga Varsnava Temple, connected with Brahmin priests and ritual responsibilities. Pedharman Ida Betara Dalam Temple, linked to a supreme aspect of the divine in Balinese practice.
Dwarapal.
Oh,
Like a symbol security of the temple. But always we have a symbol like this one, Bali. They want kill bad thing. When people are going inside, they always with happy. They have the problem and hurt, they want to kill the bad thing with the symbol. Like Always come be happy if I'm going inside. But the same name Dwara Pala everywhere. Maybe like a diamond, monkey, dragon, yeah. The same name Dwara Pala. Like a symbol security.
Each of these Pedharman temples plays a role in the spiritual ecosystem of the complex and often reflects a different divine function or divine form. Many temple structures are built using local volcanic rock, sourced from the surrounding slopes of Mount Agung. Nearby, the old stone walls you see are part of the ancient layers of the complex, showing how centuries of worship and architecture have built up here. This statue in water likely represents a smaller shrine related to purification or offerings. Water plays an important role in Balinese Hindu rituals, symbolizing purity and connection with the divine. As we make our way toward the exit, you get a sense of how integrated the temple layout is with nature. Water, stone, mountain, and path blending into a sacred environment. After exploring Besakih, we are now at the hotel nearby. This quiet rest spot with a small pool and garden space offers a chance to reflect on the temple visit and soak in the environment, a gentle contrast to the spiritual heights we just experienced. And now we're back on the road. As we continue along the road, the view opens up to rice terrace spread across the hillside. The layers of fields follow the natural shape of the land, with the mountains rising in the background. This part of the journey shows how closely daily life and nature are connected here. It's a quiet stretch of the drive, where the landscape itself becomes the highlight. Pura Besakih is more than a temple. It's a living spiritual complex surrounded by culture, devotion, and history, and it continues to be an important center for Balinese Hindu ceremonies and pilgrimages. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.